The press conference will begin in 1 minute. Everybody, if you could take your seats.
Seconds after the lights go down, hit the video. All right, wait, who's got the video? I thought Javier had the.
Yes, it has. Page in line.
Go and go hot. Go. We're ready to run the video. We're going to do the lights go down. Video. First thing.
Also, you want to turn the lights already?
Yeah, they're running the lights. So turn off the lights. We're going to run the video. And then
I think he's in the way of this.
as soon as the lights go down, wait 5 seconds, and it's well, yeah, you'll turn it back on that. You can go ahead and start it, Javier. The first video.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today is a wonderful day for South Texas, for the city of Edinburgh, and for all the soccer fans across the Rio Grande Valley. My name is Liana Cisneros, and today we have some very special guests with us. First off, I would like to introduce the president for the United Soccer League. We have Jake Edwards.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here with us today in such
great numbers. This is a truly exciting day for our league, for South Texas, as the USL brings professional soccer to the Rio Grande Valley. This may be the first time that some of you are getting to meet and getting to feel and experience the USL and getting a taste of what's to come. We are an independent professional soccer league stretching coast to coast across the United States and into Canada. Currently we have 24 clubs competing right now in exciting markets such as St. Louis, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Los Angeles, New York, Seattle, Portland, Rochester, Charleston, to name but a few, and soon to be the Rio Grande Valley as well. Like the Rio Grande Valley, you are one of the fastest growing regions in the United States. The USL is one of the fastest growing professional soccer leagues in the world right now. Right now we're at 24. Rio Grande Valley will be the 25th team joining our league, and there will be a few more announcements set to come in the coming weeks and months as we gear up for the 2016 season. So it's a truly exciting time. It's a robust and rapid growth period for the sport, and we're really excited to be part of the game right now. I would like to take this opportunity, before we get into the official awarding of the franchise, to recognize a few folks who, without their hard work and effort, this wouldn't be possible and we wouldn't be here. I'd first like to thank Mayor Garcia and all the local government officials for their unwavering support of this project. I had the honor of spending an evening with a few of those good folks last night, and I was truly impressed with their commitment to this region, their passion for South Texas, and their commitment to providing entertainment opportunities for all of the people of this region, especially the young. You've got a huge young population here and lots of good young players, and this is an integral part of the development of this region. So I do thank the mayor and all the folks in the city and the wider region of the Rio Grande Valley, all the folks on the government side. Thank you for your support. This won't happen without you guys. I'd also like to recognize the man here to my right, Bert Garcia, President of the Vipers. Bert has driven this project from the very beginning, and I've been truly impressed with his leadership of the organization, turning the Vipers into one of the most well-attended and highest performing franchises in the NBA D-League. And we feel hugely confident that he will continue that success with the football club. No pressure, but we're expecting big things from you. We're in great hands with Bert and his team. And we also recognize a league partner of ours, Major League Soccer. Our partnership with Major League Soccer goes from strength to strength since we formed the partnership back in 2012. It's been a hugely successful example of how two independent professional leagues can work together to improve the game and build the game across this country and work towards making the United States one of the top footballing nations in the world. Representing MLS here today and the Houston Dynamo is their club president, Chris Kennedy, and on the stage here, and his executive team. So we thank them for joining us today. Finally, let me thank one man without whom this would not be possible and without whom we would not be here. He's a native son of this area, a hugely successful businessman across a number of industries, from banking, healthcare, construction, and sports. He's a man of vision and a man that's truly committed to building and providing complete excellence in whatever he does on behalf of the Rio Grande Valley and for the people of the Rio Grande Valley. We are thrilled that Alonzo Cantu is the owner of this football club, and we welcome him to our USL family, and we thank him for supporting our sport. Mr. Cantu has also committed to build a 10,000-seat soccer-specific stadium for the Valley. This is in line with our league's goals and initiatives to have all of our teams building or moving into soccer-specific stadiums by the end of the decade. It's an ambitious project, but it's critical to the future success and growth of the sport in our country, that teams build appropriate stadiums, exciting venues that increase the matchday experience for the supporters and really become a cultural hub and a real center of the community. We applaud Mr. Cantu for that. You'll see a bit more about the stadium today. It's a fantastic looking building, and it's going to be without doubt one of the most impressive soccer stadiums, certainly in our league, but in this country, and it'll be a stadium to be proud of. There's a few more folks you need to hear from today, so I will close. Let me just say we are thrilled, the USL, to be coming to the Rio Grande Valley, to becoming one of the youngest and fastest growing markets in the United States. You've got 1.3 million people here. You've got a passionate and avid fan base. You've got a lot of children and adults watching and playing the game here. This club's going to be led by fantastic ownership and executive team that we're thrilled to have on board, and we know it's going to be operated at the highest level. And you're going to be watching your team, and as you saw on that little video there, we've got some great markets, we've got some great fan bases that support our teams, and we've got some great players, and it's going to be an exciting time for soccer, and I think we'll be seeing you guys on there in the year to come. This is going to be from the time I've spent here and the folks I've met here, there is truly a passion for this region and a passion for our sport and an excitement about bringing professional soccer here. So we are equally looking forward to the kicking off next season here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me get to the official part of my section here. It is my honor and privilege to be here on behalf of the United Soccer League to award the 25th USL expansion franchise to the Rio Grande Valley, to be owned and operated by Alonzo Cantu, and to start in the 2016 season.
Next up to speak, we have Bert Garcia.
Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you for the opportunity that the United Soccer League has provided for us. And we're extremely happy, excited, nervous after trying to fill a 10,000 seat arena. But we're definitely excited. But first, just like Jake, I would like to thank some people that this day wouldn't be possible. Obviously, our owner, Mr. Alonzo Cantu, thank you so much for everything, providing this opportunity for the Valley. So thank you. Of course, our great partners from the city of Edinburgh, Mr. Jared Benacourt, Mr. Rich Molina, Mr. David Torres, from the EDC board, Harvey Rodriguez, Mr. Mark Iglesias, and of course, Gus Garcia with the EDC as well, and the hardworking man, Mr. Ramiro Garza. Can't find you guys, but thank you guys so much for that. Also, it's a huge honor for us because this region, we're used to having a relationship with a major team from the city of Houston. And once again, we're partnering up with another team from the city of Houston, two-time MLS champions, Houston Dynamo. So Mr. Chris Canetti, thank you so much. I would like to extend this microphone to Mr. Jared Betancourt, talk a little bit about the city of Edinburgh and what this means.
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to say that we're probably the only council that uses more football jargon than the other council here. Between David, Molina, myself, and Homer, who's not here, every type of analysis you get is sports related. As you know, there's an arena coming in soccer. He's laughing right now because he knows it. I mean, I feel bad for our mayor. He just kind of looks at us like, what are you guys talking about? So to say sports is big in the city of Edinburgh is an understatement. The council, the EDC, we are all huge sports fans. So again, good afternoon and welcome to the city's state-of-the-art sports and wellness centers. It's one of the newest facilities in the Rio Grande Valley. And again, as everyone knows, a huge partner in this was the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. Thank you all for attending this major announcement today. Edinburgh would like to especially thank Mr. Edwards with the USL, Mr. Canetti with the Houston Dynamos, and Mr. Garcia with the RGV Vipers, and of course, Alonzo Cantu, for all he does not only for the city of Edinburgh, but the whole valley. Soccer is called a beautiful game for a reason. It transcends cultures globally, attracts athletes of the highest caliber, and has some of the most devoted fans in the world. It's with this the city of Edinburgh is so proud to welcome the USL's newest franchise. In Edinburgh, we work hard to draw our vision of a thriving city that offers many great opportunities for residents and visitors alike. Today, several major projects that support our goal are underway. We're becoming the home to one of UT's system's newest campuses and medical schools. The largest entertainment arena in the region is being built. Another major manufacturing facility is opening up north of town, and more residential and commercial developments are popping up all around the city. And that's just naming a few of the projects going on for us here in Edinburgh. Being home to USL's newest franchise is another piece of the picture we're painting through hard work, innovation, and dedication to our community. In fact, the popularity of soccer continues to grow statewide. The city is happy to offer another entertainment choice for the enjoyment of the entire Rio Grande Valley. Already a major sport in countries across the world, the talent in America is attracting even more attention to soccer. After all, just this month, America became home to the 2015 Women's World Cup champions. The city of Edinburgh looks forward to all of USL's newest franchise will accomplish here and across the country. We wish them much success as we begin a new chapter together here in Edinburgh. Thank you again.
Now to introduce our partnership. I know we're entering into a new era of sports. Like I mentioned before, we are familiar, this region's familiar with a hybrid theory when it comes to sports and professional sports. And again, we're excited. We're honored, speechless kind of to say that we could partner with a two-time MLS champion. I also like to welcome Matt Jordan, General Manager of the Houston Dynamo. And to his left, Nick Cobalt, with Assistant General Manager. As you guys are maybe familiar with the hybrid, the team will be locally owned and operated, but the soccer operations, as much as the little that I know about FIFA and playing video games, I do not know much about soccer, so I'm glad that Chris Canetti gets to take over the soccer operation in the Houston Dynamo. So Chris Canetti, welcome to the RGV.
Good afternoon, everybody. What a great day this is. It's a great day for many, many reasons. Today, you now have your very own professional soccer team here in your market. You're going to play in a beautiful soccer-specific stadium. You're going to be affiliated with as Bert said, the two-time MLS champion Houston Dynamo, and it's really just a special day. And for the Houston Dynamo organization, we couldn't be more excited to be part of this group. And when you're in soccer in particular, you need to really have a vision. This is the fastest growing game in this country. There's so many things that are making soccer, that are taking soccer to the next level, and the people that are behind it are the visionaries. And I'd like to say that USL is a great visionary. Where they're going with this league throughout the country is spectacular, and the value they're providing to the game in this country is unmatched by anybody else. It's the vision of RGV, FC, Mr. Cantu, and Bert to have this team, to build this stadium is incredible. For the city officials, for everybody behind this, there's a vision. And we like to think that we've had a vision as well. And our vision is to come down to a soccer-hungry market, to put our players in a position to be successful, to grow, and to develop. We hope that you will be able to watch the future stars of the Houston Dynamo perform here, and then up at BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston in front of MLS crowds. We know that our players are going to be well treated by the RGVFC staff. We looked into it. We know the folks from the Houston Rockets, and they couldn't say anything but great things about the organization and how it was run here. So we know that our players will be in good hands, well looked after as they look to further their careers and take it to the MLS stage. So really just a great mix of everything coming together. This will be the top-notch soccer-specific stadium of this size in the country. And it's just going to be a wonderful thing. And one of the things that's important to us is that our players perform under pressure. And what we think brings pressure is packed houses full of fans screaming and yelling, cheering and booing. So we look forward to the wonderful support that your community is going to provide RGVFC. And I think it's going to be unlike anything we've seen anywhere in this country. And again, it's all part of that vision that a lot of different people have had. So thank you, Mr. Cantu, for sharing that vision. Bert, USL, local politicians, and everybody. I can't wait to be here for opening day next year and stand in that beautiful stadium and watch the crowd. And it's a pretty good color they've chosen too, by the way, in orange. It's just going to be absolutely fantastic. So one thing I'll say in closing is, again, I hope many, many Dynamo players pass through this community and go on to play in Major League Soccer, and you become connected and familiar with them, and hopefully you become a fan of the Houston Dynamo as well. But I can promise you this, nobody will work harder than our group, Matt and Nick in particular, to try to provide you with a winning team. And what's also important to us is that our players are very involved in the community. So you'll have a roster of 18 to 22 players that we'll send down here, and it's important for us that we train them to be involved and get out with the people that support them. So that's been the recipe for success in Houston. In 9 years, we've gone to the playoffs 7 times, we've gone to the conference final 6 times, we've gone to the championship 4 times, and we've won 2. And we've done it with really good, devoted people who like to give back. So we're thinking that recipe for success there will be the same here. So thank you so much for your support. This is a great, wonderful day, as I started off with, and opening day can't come soon enough. Thank you very much.
So I know we've been talking about this soccer stadium. There's been 4 of us now that have been talking about the soccer stadium, but I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek of the stadium. But before I do, I want to thank the people behind the stadium. Lead architect, Mrs. Marta Hinojosa, Jorge, who has been designing our renderings, and Julio Hernandez, Oscar Falcon, for all their hard work, because I think there's another project that we've kind of working on as well. So, you know, I know they've been taking a lot of their time, extra time to get this done. And now I would love to show you guys what is actually 9,400 seats, potentially to be 10,000 seats. Soccer stadium. I would love to show you guys the site plan, which is, it's not going to be just some practice fields, a place in a park where people could enjoy and be able to visit not just a soccer stadium on a Saturday, but also on a Monday through Friday and Sunday when they get to enjoy the picnic areas with the family. So we'll just scroll through all the renderings. Here you go, guys. There you go. Well, you saw those renderings of the exterior, aerial images, suites, the interior design of the suites. And I know what you guys can see is that it's RGVFC, but where we're going to need your help in the Valley's help is we need a nickname. So we're going to start a campaign starting today on rgvfc.com where we want your ideas. We'll put the top 5 ideas, and through social media we'll be able to vote for the nickname. But as you can see, this is a major project. And none of this is possible without the support of the community, the fan support, people wearing orange. I know my Outlaws came out, and I know at 1:30 is a little tough, but thank you guys for coming out. So we appreciate the support. Again, USL, welcome to the RGV, and thank you for welcoming us to the league. Chris, welcome to the RGV, and we're excited.
Thank you, Bert. Thank you, gentlemen. Everyone, one last round of applause for them. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to our press conference today. We're going to close out this press conference with one final video. On my right-hand side, your left, we will have questions for media open after the press conference.